is episode 17 now of the Porsche 996 Hartech engine series. This video is all about noise. So one thing that I wouldn't have thought I'd have had to change on this car was the exhaust, because this car back in 2014 had brand new mufflers fitted, and the mufflers that the previous owner decided to go with was the standard Porsche genuine mufflers, which must have cost a pretty penny, and I actually thought they were pretty good. However, I was aware that they were pretty quiet. And the thing is with this car, it's like, I always thought, well, wouldn't it be good if it was just a little bit more throaty, let's say. But the problem there is, and this has always been the case, like, and I've fallen into this trap before, what I consider to be acceptable for an exhaust isn't what somebody else would feel is acceptable. We've all got different definitions of what is loud for an exhaust. So I didn't want to do that Gundo hack or Fister mod, because I was very aware that I'd got some very expensive mufflers on my car, and I didn't want to cut them up, basically, just in case it turned out to be the wrong thing for me. What I really wanted was a valved setup, so that I could, most of the time, drive, well, like I am now, just drive around like this. There's no real noise. Yeah, just like driving a normal car. And then at the flick of a switch, open those valves up, and off you go, full noise. So the problem with that was that I can be really fussy when it comes to cars. And what I don't like is anything like that is clearly not OEM. So what I didn't want to do was have to open the valves with one of them fobs. What I did in the end, or what I've done in the end, is essentially the biggest part of the job is not the exhaust itself. What we've essentially done is we've retrofitted PSE, so Porsche Sports Exhaust, and then we've installed a Valvetronic exhaust. So what I've got now is a button on the dashboard, exactly where it's supposed to be. It's the correct button for the car. It's the official Porsche button, and there is a series of like wiring and relays that handles everything just like the official PSE system did. And the thing is, like, that is not a kit that you can buy. Well, I don't think it is anyway. So it was done at Renworks, so Renworks had to kind of figure all that out. And it's not as easy as it would seem, I'll put it that way, because this is an early car, it doesn't have the secondary air emissions system on it. So what that means is the car doesn't really store any air, any vacuum. So they had to fit an air canister as well as part of the system. So it's a bunch of wiring, it's an air canister, relays, the button, all that stuff. But it essentially means now I've got the exhaust itself is like it's the Design Tech one. It's available on Design 911. The exhaust itself isn't that expensive, but like I say, the difficult bit and the expensive bit was having that PSE system retrofitted. But what's really important is sound. So what does this thing sound like? Well, I am happy to report that with the valves closed, it's only just a tiny bit louder than the standard exhaust, which suits me just fine. I'll give you a little bit of I'll show you what it sounds like in here first, and then we'll cut to some clips outside the car. But this is valves closed. very nice. And then we'll go open. Slow down a bit. And this is open. Big difference, ready? It's so different, I can't tell you. It's Jekyll and Hyde, this thing now. It is very, very, very funny. Oh, actually, where am I? I don't even know where I am. Wait, where am I? Go this way. I'll go this way. Obviously, around towns like this, if I'm honest, it's a bit too loud. So I don't open the valves very often, but it does put a smile on the face. Oh, it's comical, absolutely comical. Let's just close those valves again, shall we? In short, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy with this. It does bring on the fit. It does bring on the fit of the giggles. Very, very happy indeed. But what we'll do now, I've done a few exterior shots with this car, so I'll just feed those in now. Anyway, there you go. There's my new exhaust. As I say, I am very happy. I think, if I'm honest, the exterior shots, I think valves closed sounds a little bit better to my ear. But when you want to have fun and you're out in the middle of nowhere like this, opening the valves is just so much. It's just so fun. There's a little element of maybe the bark doesn't match the bite because it makes one hell of a bark. But ultimately, this is still a Carrera. I know it's got, I know it's modified and stuff, but it's not, it's not like hypercar fast, this thing. But no, it seems to make those kind of noises. But it's just, the thing is with this car now, it's not my daily anymore. It's a fun car now. So I can do stuff like this with it. And it makes it more fun. And that's what it's all about, really. And that's one thing this car does really well. It's just an absolute riot. So there you go. So yeah, very happy with it. Shout out to Renworks for figuring it all out, with the button and all that stuff, and all the relay and all the wiring and stuff. They did an amazing job. Yeah, couldn't be happier with it, really. Drop a like if you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget I've got Instagram now as well, so I will be using that for short little videos, loads of photos of events and stuff like that, so keep an eye out there. As ever, thank you very much for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.